We're right here in downtown Alcoa. I'm Kip Jones with Lee Carroll and also Coulter Tao, a.k.a. Coltrane. Guys, ready for some basketball?
Let's rock and roll.
Hey, we got the Oneida Lady Indians in here to take on our Lady Tornadoes. Should be a pretty good ball game, Lee.
The Indians' record does not reflect sort of, kind of like, I
what
think,
are they
okay,
this year?
they're like, let me go back here and look.
I
It's
think
like
they've got a winning record, don't they?
6-9.
All right.
They're, okay, I'm going to try to separate this here. Austin East is athletic and they're a problem, okay?
They beat Austin East, or they got beat by Austin East last game. That's right.
Okay, close game. They're more skilled basketball-wise than Austin East, but not quite as athletic. So I go back to they're going to be a challenge, and which we need. You know, keep getting those challenges. It should be a fun game to watch tonight, Kip.
Well, we're really glad you could join us right here on the NFHS Network, also on the YouTube. Coltrane, how you been? You having a good weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to have you here tonight again. Well, let's get things started. We're going to go down for the national anthem, and the voice of your Alcoa Lady Tornadoes, Keena Sutter, for the starting lineups.
We're getting them lined up here, ain't we?
Well, I don't see, there's Keenan, there he is.
There he is. He was talking.
As usual. If you're just now joining us, welcome in here to the NFHS Network. We're fixing to go to the starting lineups directly after the national anthem.
Alcoa High School. At this time, if you would, please rise and gentlemen remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets fragile, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And now the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard. The Oneida Lady Indians. Starting with number 2, Cameron Stiltner. Number 21, Kennedy Shoemaker. Number 24, Allie West. Number 32, McKenna Terry. And number 33, Larissa Jones. And now the starting lineup for the Alcoa Lady Tornadoes. Starting with number 3, Hallie Bailey. Number 11, Kara Pitt.
And there you go, Alcoa Nation, your starting lineup for the Alcoa Tornadoes. Leading the way is Gwen Carroll, averaging about 16 points a game, Dad. And up for prep extra mid-year players of the year.
Yep.
So get out there and let's vote. Alcoa Nation needs to. You can find
shared
it on Twitter.
The girls, the Alcoa ladies basketball shared it, so you can go on Prep Extra and vote for old Gwenny baby.
Get her in there, get the recognition she deserves.
Yeah, she's up to, you know, those girls, the list, that's a pretty nice list.
Yes,
you know,
it is.
she's getting lucky to be on.
Well, Gwen will jump it off as usual for the Lady Tornadoes. And she's going to win that tip against Larissa Jones, and Bailey will set the table for the start of this game. In a 2-3, and a good job by Carroll getting to the rim to make something happen.
Blocking on Spilker. That's her first. Team first.
Right there, she come around and she was trying to get Maddie the ball. I think Maddie would have caught the ball right there. But they was pushing Gwen pretty heavily.
Strong to the rim is Bailey. That's nice.
I like seeing that right off the bat.
And we're going to start out in that 2-2-1 Coach Ballman was talking about. They made some adjustments after that last game and paid dividends against Austin East. But we always drop back into the traditional man-to-man that you always know and love, and that'll be shuffling of the feet in Alcoa basketball. Well, good early half-court possession there.
Offensively, they got their hand on the ball one time, but Hallie just found an opening. And listen, if they're not going to cut her off from going to the basket, it's a problem.
Strong move by Carroll, but caught off balance, and they're going to get her for the travel.
When she pivots, she's got to pivot with power right there, and she banged into that girl and lost her balance.
You don't really see her bounce off of players too much.
I think she was not anticipating that.
And there you go. Bella D's going to call this the tie-up. It'll remain Oneida basketball.
Right there.
Orange basketball.
Right there, when that girl laying on the ground, we should have just kind of hovered her and let that 5-second play out right there. But we got next possession, so that plays in our favor too.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Almost a turnover, and we're going to get a Ellie West for
Coach West's daughter.
Yeah, she's leading the way for the Lady Indians. 11, almost 12 points a game.
She's a very good left-handed. She's left-handed. She's a very good player. We know her from the Trotter Nation.
All right. It's a good nation. Daughtery off the back of the rim. Strong rebound down there by Shoemaker, and she'll bring it. Nice take right there, and the dribble drive.
Jones.
And that's who we were talking about, Larissa Jones, the junior. Larissa, she's averaging almost 9 a game for the Lady Indians. Still in that zone. Carroll tries to bring him out of it. There you go, Maddie Stewart. Second shot, no good. But Carroll will make it on the third attempt. All levels, Dad, all levels.
Maddie rebounds, gets a shot. Gwen rebounds, get a second shot. Come on now. Fight, baby, fight.
Strong rebound by Maddie Stewart, and Bailey will try to take it herself.
Nice.
She draws contact.
Did you see how she slowed herself down? Knew she was going to cause the contact and then put the ball up to the basket. That's a very good play. Oh, they didn't. They called that on the floor.
Yep.
Wow. I thought that was played out perfectly.
Well, she did do a good job of using that body. I just think they maybe whistled a little early. Buckets. That's it. Bella D.
Bella D.
She's going to bring him out of that zone real quick.
Listen, if Bella D starts hitting that shot, that's trouble.
Good job by Bella, almost getting a turnover. But give up the easy basket on the other end. Coach Baldwin's not going to like that, as Shoemaker kind of got behind us. Almost had the early turnover, but then we fell asleep. Miscommunication, I guess, and just an easy bucket in transition.
Everybody was up right there, Kip, at the ball, and she gets it, advances it up the floor, and then boom.
Got Miss Briley flat into the game.
Yep.
Sharp shooting slasher that can get to the rim. And a quick whistle. That's going to be on.
Man, it just seemed like Maddie's arm got hit right there as the ball went up. But they called the ball right there.
And that'll be on Pitts, her first, team first. And I can see that they've been working on the 2-2-1, Lebo. It's being a little more effective early in the game.
It's becoming more, we're getting a little more crisp at our movement and knowing where to trap. Right across the half-court line, it's getting much better.
Back into man-to-man, Bailey. And a good job by Flat to get on the floor. There you go. That's part of Lady T basketball. It's Flat and Bailey both diving on the floor. 50-50 balls, they usually go our way.
One thing's for sure, our girls will get down on the floor and go to grab at that thing for sure.
We definitely like to play a physical brand of basketball, at least from what I've seen. Flat thinks about it. Carroll with the pull-up bunny, a little short.
Man.
Maddie Stewart.
Oh, Maddie.
Second shot opportunities, can't go, but here come the Lady Indians.
I like that we're rebounding, offensively rebounding.
That's a good point. We've got a lot of second and third shot opportunities on the offensive end for sure. Quick slash cut, can't finish down there, and here come the Lady T's. Pull it.
She's a little off early, but you know what happens when she's off early?
You said that last time. And
eventually, she finds it.
Yep. And they're going to nab Stewart for the foul. Had her tied up, but
Team third.
so we got a host of Lady T's checking in. It'll be Bremer, Garner, Cox, and who else was in there? Caitlin Pitts, yes. So Flat stays on the court, and Cox does a great job of denying the basketball in the inbounds. Lee, we're able to have almost a 10-person rotation.
I think Coach has been watching the Lady Vols coach a little bit, but we don't rotate every minute and a half. But listen, it's the depth.
Yep.
It's our depth.
If you've got it, use it.
That's exactly right. Because you can continue to run people to death. And it does come into play.
Well, it looks like we've switched it up a little bit. We're denying on the inbound, little man-to-man.
With this group, they're a little quicker.
That's right.
Overall,
remember, he was
quicker,
talking about that.
And he changes it up just a little bit up front because of that reason. Like right here, that's trouble. That is trouble.
Well, I like how it's the same concept a lot of times with that run and jump. Force them one way.
Yep.
The trailer, the backside defender chases, turn them back into the double team.
That's right.
Lots of time you get them to throw over the top, and that's what they, well, quick whistle. I think they're going to get it on Garner. And they do. That's her first, team fourth.
That's her first. Tornadoes team fourth.
No, that was on J.C. Cox.
Was it on
think.
J.C.?
Yes. Stiltner to the line. She's averaging 8 points a game. I think she's a junior.
She is a junior. Stiltner girl, I know who, yeah.
Second one good, makes it 7-5 with 3:07 left in the first. Been a pretty quick quarter. fast quarter so far.
Yeah, it just seems like the minutes are clicking fast tonight, ain't they?
Oneida still in the zone.
Good job right there, being patient.
Soft touch by Briley Flat.
Briley was patient right there and realized she was wide open, so.
And a good defensive job by Caitlin Pitts to deny the bucket.
That's one thing about this second group. They may not be quite as offensively efficient as our first starting five, but defensively, nothing drops off.
They'll give you heck on defense.
They'll give you problems, yes.
Pitts can't get it to go.
Who comes
Battle
out there
for
with it? Good job right there by Katie.
Cox strong to the rack, and they're going to get her with the body. She'll go to the line for two. I like that JC, as good a three-point shooter as she is, I'm glad that she hasn't fallen in love with her perimeter shot. I like how she still gets to the rim.
If you run it, JC, she's smart enough to know, like, listen, you're going to run at me, I'm going to go by you. And JC Cox has got the speed to go by you.
Absolutely. Second one by Cox, count it, 5-point lead.
All about defense, all about this defense, all about this defense. Look at here.
That's what we want. Lazy passes over the top. Should have had somebody probably back there to anticipate that, but nonetheless, we'll set it up down here in the half court. Stiltner tries to create off the dribble.
Good defense.
Absolutely great job by JC Cox.
Moving them feet.
Flat will pull the trigger. Buckets. Yes, sir. Man, she's got a clean stroke. That's nice.
Beautiful.
She's really talking about Briley Flat, and we've said this before, she has emerged over the summer, really made her name over the AAU circuit.
Yes. She
you see Coach Ballman down there. What's he saying to him, Coach?
I think he's talking about maybe in that press, the rotation right here. What do you think? He's pointing at the offensive end, but maybe I think he's talking about the rotation on the press. Because, you know, he all the time thinking about that defense.
We got Big Quay straight.
What's up,
Big
young
Quay
man? How are you,
McCollum
buddy?
up here.
How you doing?
He's up here. We need to get a shot up here, Big Quay.
Big Quay.
Yeah.
Mr. Officer.
Let's see.
Gatlinburg
He's up
Police
there.
Department. Oh.
We ain't gonna hold that against him.
No, he's up on the mountain.
Well, we always love having Big Quay around. And a forced turnover.
There's that defense, that speed causing problems.
Katie B will set things for the Lady T's in the 1-2-2. Big Quay, it's good to see you, my man. Cox,
Good shot right
you
here.
Can count it. Oh, just a little short.
Look at the backside rebound, or front side rebound. And almost another rebound.
I like the way we're populating the glass, though. Getting in there, we're getting a lot of second shot opportunities for sure.
I guarantee you we've had 8 offensive rebounds, if not a couple more.
I'm anxious
already.
to see. I'm anxious to see how many.
Look at here.
Disruption. Oh, Katie B thought about it. Cox will pull the trigger. Just a little strong. Avery Rector with the rebound.
Good hands right there by Katie. Look at her getting on the floor.
Great hustle.
That's a good
Pull
shot.
up. Nice shot there by Kendall Duncan, the freshman. She snuck in there and has made her presence known quickly for the Lady Indians. And not sure what the whistle's for, Lebo.
I think it was checking on Rowe. Something happened underneath. I watched the ball go up, and I think she might have got knocked down.
Cox, count it. That'll make it 15-8.
Listen,
when she
you
gets her
give,
feet
you
set and
stepped
pulls
over the
trigger.
line. You give JC Cox 3 open three-pointers.
She'll knock down shots consistently.
That's right. She is going to hit one of those threes for sure.
She starts hitting. She starts seeing it go through the rim. She'll start scoring at a high volume. Katie B pull the trigger. I like that shot for her. Good rebound in there. But Pitts can't get it to go, and Oneida will try to go for the last shot here.
Looks like they're slowing it down for the last shot.
That's a pretty good call, I would say.
Look at here, jump ball situation. Katie gets her hands in there for the jump ball.
Active hands is going to be a tie, but the possession will remain to Oneida. I love the way she gets after it.
Listen, you're not going to stand out front and hold the basketball because we're going to grab at that basketball.
Under 10. Oneida better make a move. Oh, and they catch us. Great job of help side defense by Miss Caitlin Pitts, but they're going to nab her for the foul.
She got the ball. As the ball went up, she got the ball, but too much body into the girl, and they're calling it because she hit her with her body.
Caitlin's a good athlete. She's quick.
Oh, yeah.
Gets off
fast.
the floor quick. She can anticipate on the defensive end. But I've noticed her quickness off the ground a lot of times. Second is missed, and that'll do it for the end of the first. Lady T 16, Oneida 8. Well, I want to see what the stats are here. We're going to see if the stat man get him ready. But what do you think for coming out of the gates here, Lee?
I really like the offensive rebounding right now. I love seeing multiple, like a shot go up and multiple girls trying to get that ball when it comes off. Colton, what we got over there, baby?
Thank you, Leanne Kipp, number 22, flat. She has 5 points, 3 rebounds. Number 20, Cox, she has 4 points, an assist, a block, and 2 steals, and 1 rebound. Number 24, Doherty, she has 3 points. Number 23, Carroll, she has 2 points and a rebound. And number 3, Hallie Bailey, she has 2 points and a rebound. The team stats for the Tornadoes, they're shooting 29% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and 50% from the free throw line. They have 11 total rebounds, 7 offensive and 4 defensive, 2 steals, 1 block, and 5 assists.
I knew we'd have some offensive rebounds.
That's the Coltrane Powers stats of the game. We already got Ricky from Maryville. He's already in on the text in on the line. It's nice to hear from your voice again, buddy. Shout out to you, Ricky. Glad you could join us tonight. They're in this zone defense, Ricky.
It's a 1-2-2 top zone.
Yep. Almost a 3-2, you know, how they can drop it back and cover that high post or but they're extending it out some too, though. You know, a lot of people call it 1-2-2. Some will call it a 3-2. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it exactly?
Well, there you go. Kara Pitts immediately making good things happen.
So she crosses the line, gets herself in trouble. We get that double team in the corner across the half-court line, and she steps out of bounds, our ball. That's great.
Yeah.
Got a shout-out from for Aunt Sandra down in Von Orr watching
Aunt
us again
Sandra.
tonight. She's
All
always
right.
on there.
Von Orr.
Gwen's great aunt.
They're kind of packing it in at front. They're trying to close those gaps and doing a pretty good job of it, but that's good ball movement. And Pitts just off the front of the rim. Bailey to the rim. They grab her arm, and great call by the referee right there.
I was about to jump out of my seat because that was so
It was a little late.
obvious.
Yeah.
And that was a little bit late of a call.
Duncan's first, team first of the quarter.
We got to
First
clean
one.
up these free throws.
Speaking of Kara Pitts earlier, she was the Pizza Inn player of the game against
Sure
the last
was.
game against
Was it Eagleton?
Eagleton, yeah.
Or, no, not Eagleton. No. It wasn't
Was it
Eagleton.
not?
It was Fulton.
Fulton, yes. Thank you, Coltrane.
We need that young mind thinking for
Right.
us, Kip.
And she got it for defense, too. And that's a nice shot out there by Shoemaker. Shoemaker, one of the seniors on this team. She's looked upon, she's not a scorer so much. She's just averaging a couple a game, but she knocked that one down for sure. Strong move, Carroll. They're going to get her for the offensive foul. I don't know if she used that arm and extended it or not.
Didn't see it, but hey, he called it.
Play on.
Play on.
She'll make up for it right there, Dad.
Yeah, let's get a turnover.
Back to the original starters. Stewart, Pitts, Bella D, and they're going to get Bella D with the foul. Bailey and Stewart.
Coach is already starting to work him referees. He's fussing at them about what happened underneath that.
He'll get on. He'll get into
He'll
them
work
now.
them, won't he?
He'll work them. He knows how to work them. We don't even have to say nothing. He knows
No.
how to work them.
He's got them.
Good job by coming out there and doubling.
It was just so quick that the
Quick.
girl almost lost complete control of the basketball, and then Kara was able to get her hands on it.
Stewart pulls the trigger just off the
Backside
back.
right here, backside, and white ball.
Loose ball out of bounds. They go Alcoa. Alcoa Nation, thanks for listening in. Y'all yell at us. Text us in 865-560-6490. Let us know where you're listening from. We might hit a trivia here in a second. Speaking of hitting trivia, Carroll just hits that bunny, makes it 19-11.
Oh, no, we got one over the top, and she lost control and was able to get it to her girl. And we got a foul call. We're a little bit
What's
out
happening
of
there, Lee Carroll?
Well,
What's happening?
It seems like the past
Where's the breakdown?
3 to 4 minutes. Well, listen, we're aggressive to the ball. There's no doubt.
We got to take some chances. We'll
But
maybe get burned a couple of times.
Yeah, but the past 3 to 4 minutes, we have been more hitting arm than we are hitting ball. So, listen, it's no different from a shooter. Eventually, you clean that up, and we will start hitting the ball or grabbing the ball. So, it's just the past 2 or 3 minutes have been a little funky.
Second one out, and Carroll give it up to Bailey. See if she'll set the table, and she will. They're denying Gwen here at the high post area. They're dropping it back kind of into a 3-2 more than a trapping 1-2-2. But Bella D will pull the trigger. Stewart battles for
Beautiful
it.
background. The back door right there. I mean,
Kick out. That's the look we want.
that's a good look. That's a good look from Gwen. She shot 2. She's missed them. So the next one probably going to go in.
Pull up. Good job by Gwen Carroll, and she'll bring it herself.
Nice find. Good job right there. Hallie running the floor like for an outlet pass, and Gwen found her.
Well, she ran the floor and was rewarded. You know what I mean? And that's
Reward
something.
our little point guard
Yep.
because she rewards our big girls for running the floor. If you see Hallie running the floor, you reward her for a layup.
Yeah.
Gwen
Hallie
could have
does a
probably
great-
took that
She
onto
could
the
have.
basket, but boom, there
Yep.
you go, Hallie, hit a layup. Easy peasy.
She got the 3 Ds: drive, draw, and dish. Yep.
I love that.
You remember them days. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's an old school term, but that used to be drive, draw, and dish.
Just a little late.
I like where she was going and the thought trying to get it down there to Maddie, because Maddie did have position. And Bailey does such a good job of inbounding the basketball.
Look at here, buckets.
A little
Gwen
strong.
on the backside, and one.
And count it. And I'm gonna be honest, she might have got away with one there, Daddy. She climbed that back a little
She
bit.
was riding up on top of her. Let's finish this off right here and switch out our next 5 and put the pressure on them.
So another host of Lady T's will enter the game. Freshman Roe Garner. I'm thinking of her little sister Ronnie. I got her down there in the intermediate school.
Oh, Nanny Joyce, my mom, Nanny. She watching from Madisonville, Tennessee.
Oh, Nan. You gotta love Madisonville.
You know, old Monroe
There's some good
County.
home cooking down there.
Hey, we'll be playing Sequoia next year in 3A basketball. We'll be in that district. So we'll be down in old Madisonville every once in a while.
Cox, Flat, Garner, Brimmer, and Pitts on the floor for Alcoa. Do a little dribble drive here, but we're doing a good job of staying in front of the basketball. And look at Caitlin Pitts as she says denial.
Baby Pitts says, I'm smacking that thing out of here.
Welcome. What do they say? Welcome to Egypt.
Welcome to
denial. You get it? You get it? Denial.
Welcome to denial. You ain't rebounding over Roro.
Good job by the freshman.
No, you ain't.
Here comes KB. She thought about it, but a good choice not to try to get it early in transition. Good find to the freshman.
Rowe with another rebound. Boom! Big Rowe right there. Puts it up. So athletic. She misses. The girl can't move with her. She slides over, rebounds, puts it back up, gets her arm hit, and one chance right here.
Salute to you, Rowe. Yeah, I like the way she stayed with it. Like you said, she's aggressive and a great, don't forget about that find. Briley Flat with a quick decision to get it to her. But she misses the free
Look here,
throw.
fighting for it again.
And what a great job by Miss Caitlin Pitts. I brag on Kara Pitts all the time. Caitlin Pitts has got a little tenacity of her own.
She's just like her sister. She fights. And she's aggressive. She does kind of like her sister, that blue collar work. She's a good defender, rebound, hustles.
Listen, speaking of blue collar, let's pay a little homage. You know how we've been paying homage to the old school.
I like it.
Who's the 1984 graduate that led the Lady Tornado basketball team to the state championship game?
I know that.
They lost, but she was the MVP.
She was, that family is all over Alcoa. Miss. You want me to say it, or you want to say Miss Dawn Marsh?
Dawn Marsh.
She was a baller.
We got to pay homage to the old school. There she is.
There she is.
She played
for. She went out and paid for Pat Summit, didn't she?
She sure did, from '84 to '88, and she actually was on the '87 national championship team. She went 3 times to the national tournament, but was on the '87 national championship
team.
That.
So she got a national championship.
And was a 4-year starter.
Bridget Gordon. She was a 4-year starter.
4-year starter for.
I become a Lady Vol fan in 1987. My dad, my grandfather worked for Alcoa, and he got free tickets to go watch the Lady Vols all the time. And I don't know how many, probably 6-8 games we went over and watched the Lady Vols play. It was, I become a Lady Vols fan that year.
In and out.
That's a good shot from Briley.
All day long, yes.
That's a 55% shot from her.
Briley going to lock it down on defense with Katie B. And they're causing some disruption. 26-11. Gaining a little separation, Lee. I want to see us keep it on the throttle.
Look at there. And long arms and that quick feet from Roro.
And she's another one that can get off the ground quickly. Cox comes up a little short. Battle for the freshman, uses the left, can't get it to go.
Look at all those offensive rebounds.
4th shot opportunity. 4 shots that trip down on that possession, Lee. I like our odds with 4 shots on each possession.
No kidding.
Good double and triple. Everybody recovers, but they're going to get the 5-second call. KDB. Did you see that? We had with the triple team at one time, then we all recovered to our guy.
Just so aggressive defensively. Keep buying in, girls. Keep buying into that defensive pressure and rebounding. That'll get us to the promised land.
Still in the zone. Oneida is daring us to shoot that outside shot. I like the way we're rotating the basketball, though. We're trying to be patient in this zone. And that's the thing about it, against the zone defense, you want to work that defense, make them move, wear them down.
Yep.
Find those gaps if you want to
Look at
penetrate.
here, you're in trouble. You are in trouble.
Ain't she though?
She in trouble.
Ain't she
Listen,
though?
you get over in that corner with JC and Roro on you, you're in trouble.
They had to burn a timeout, and that's always good. But like I said, glad you could join us tonight.
Who's down there on that camera?
Oh, big Cohen Holloway.
Look at here. He got him dialed.
He got some
us,
good
he got us
shots
back
now.
into the huddle right here.
Yeah, he does it in football too. Big Cohen Holloway. Hey, shout out to Ricky from Merrill. He was shouting in. He's saying it's nice to hear. He said he missed me and Buck in football, but we let that Too Hot crew, they kind of took over the football this past year, doing the away games too. So it's good we able to get this on YouTube this year.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we've rotated our girls back in here.
Is there a reason Coach Ballman's turning purple?
Huh?
Was there a reason he was turning purple just then in that
No,
shot?
no,
It was a deep, dark purple.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is he holding his breath?
No, he wasn't upset. He was just getting into him a little bit. You know how he has to do.
He coached
He
them
has
up.
to get into him a little bit, and they respond.
That's
Look at this.
That's oh, we were looking for the double team right there, and we didn't get it.
Pull up bunny. Carol's going to get it. I'd like to see her bring it on, Dad, but she's going to slow it down. We're going to set it up. 26-11. We can afford to be patient on every possession, Lebo.
Oh, yeah.
Will we? I say take the shots when we have them. Good pass inside the floater.
Now, what? Did
And-
she shuffle her feet? I thought she just caught it and floated the ball up.
I made a vow I was not going to say anything this game,
Yep.
and I'm just going to let it play through it.
There we go.
We'll let Ballman handle all that.
That's right.
He's more than.
I got home and I rewatched myself and I said, Mama Mel, I said, Mama, did I do good that game?
That's the parent coming out in you. Nice find. Look at the reward. Just like before, Gwen
Got her head up, looking down the
rewarded
floor.
Bailey. This time Bailey rewarded Gwen in the
Absolutely.
transition. Good double off the man-to-man.
Backside rebound, front side rebound on that one. And look at Bella in there. What? Well, Bella fighting for it. Okay.
And you get in there, Bella D will move some bodies. She gets in there, and she is a strong frame to do that. And a quick substitution again after the first five will take a seat and let kind of the younger group, I like to say, come in and finish with
guess.
about 43 seconds left before the half.
Is he? What we got going on here? We talking about something.
It's going to be Oneida basketball off the possession arrow, so.
Oh, they had it.
Maybe he put him in there for defense. I don't know.
That's what it was. I guarantee you that's what he's put it in there.
Well, Rowe fell asleep a little bit there, and that was a good find by them.
They screened, and that girl was able to pop open right there and get her hand on the ball underneath.
Good job by McKenna
She's
Terry.
a little bit bigger than
She's
Rowe.
a strong body. Going to pull it out. Katie B will direct a little traffic. Go up with that, Briley. I like going up strong with the left. Just a little out of control.
Yeah, like it come out of her. Oh, look here, we're going to get layups. We're going to get layups.
Cox finishes, and that'll. What a way to end the half, Lee Carroll.
Beautiful.
Alcoa 30.
Good job, Lady T's.
Oneida 13. Boy, I like the way we finished that second period.
We're continuing to offensive rebound, and listen, when you give yourself more shots than the other team, eventually those shots start going in, and you extend that lead, which we sort of have in the second quarter.
I'm We'll see if we
Well,
can get
Colton?
Coach Collins up here.
Colton, get us on there, baby. Get us that
Let's
power
hear the
stat.
power stats, Coltrane.
Thank you, Leah and Kip. Number 23, Gretchen Carroll. She has 9 points and assists and 6 total rebounds. Number 20, Cox. She has 6 points and assists, a block and a rebound. Number 3, Hallie Bailey. She has 5 points and assists and 2 rebounds. Number 22, Flat. She has 5 points and 3 rebounds. Number 24, Doherty. She has 3 points and a rebound. Number 2, Garner. She has 2 points, a block, and 3 rebounds. Number 5, Bremer. She has 2 assists and 5 rebounds. Number 11, Pitts. She has 2 assists and 1 steal. Number 12, Pitts. She has an assist, block.
I thought that had a big A on it right there.
Stewart. She has an assist and 5 total rebounds. The team stats for the Tornadoes, they're shooting 32% from the field, 19% from 3, and 50% from the free throw line. They have 27 total rebounds, 16 offensive, 11 defensive, 5 steals, 3 blocks, and 9 assists for the Tornadoes.
Okay. We shot 32%.
Not great, and I could have said that too, but let's get Coach Collins in
Yep.
here. We'll talk about that in the second half.
Coltrane, we're going to get Coach Collins in here real quick. We got to hear from the man. Got to hear from young Cal. It's kind of a tradition. You're a little superstitious, Coach. You know, if you don't come up here, it kind of throws all the waves off.
I do care way too much about stuff that does not matter. That was my fault 2 nights ago, so I try to get back in the swing of things.
We thought you was mad at us, maybe.
Nah, that was 100% on me.
Talk a little bit about that win over at Eagleton.
Again, I was proud of Eagleton because I thought there were some moments where there was a lot of pressure on us. Last year, when the pressure was the highest, we knew who was getting the rock. We knew who would probably kind of carry us to the other side. This year, I don't think it's one dude in those moments. So it's about figuring out what a good shot looks like, who's going to take the shot, who do we trust. And, you know, that there was a couple big plays once they tied it late to where we were able to separate ourselves again. And sometimes that pressure can be overwhelming and you fold. And we didn't fold at all. So I think Eagleton-wise, that's probably what I was most proud of.
The 2 games last week were both fun to watch, Coach. At Eagleton, and the Fulton game was fun to watch, too, because of the athleticism. What did you feel about that game?
Fulton game is always fun just because I think it's 2 premier programs just going at one another.
Absolutely.
Utmost respect for Jody Wright and what he does with his kids. They have a team.
Absolutely.
That's solid this year. Not what they've been, on the state championship level, in my opinion. But what makes the game fun is, like, if you don't bring it, you're going to stand out in a game like that. Every kid is,
so
just
athletic.
playing so hard. I don't know. I think those are the type of games where you get the most out of everybody in uniform. It's a game where kids care, and more importantly, it's a game
cruise.
where it's like, you can't cruise. It's like I can't take plays off.
That's right.
And that's what you want out of a non-conference opponent. You want somebody who's going to challenge you to bring your best. What's your best in the future, etc.
What are we going to see tonight?
Oneida, they're solid. Well coached. Jacob does a good job with them.
Do they have the kid from last year that could
They
score?
don't. They have his younger brother. He's still a good player.
Okay.
And he'll score it tonight. A kid that can score at all 3 levels, can shoot it, kind of stand still, set shooter, but gets to that kind of right pull-up. You'll think he looks a lot like his brother.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're fairly young around him. Number 13 for them, not going to flash you, but he'll end up with a double-double, just kind of that kind of gritty player. And
is it Keaton?
Yeah, Keaton is the guard. Yes,
okay.
sir. Again, it was Mason last year, and now the brother is Keaton. I think he scored 1,000 points, hit the milestone last week. And then there's one more who I think is a freshman. I want to say he's maybe number 1. But, yeah, Keaton by far will score.
Mama Collins just texted in. She said, hey, she's pulling for our Lady Tornadoes here, but she's wanting her sons to get that victory too.
She's always tuning in. You can't ask for a better support system. So
Hey,
glad
I
to have
got a
her tune in.
question. Do you still, have you talked with Javin Carter lately? I've been trying to keep up with him. He's getting some minutes.
Yeah, I talk with Javin fairly regularly. So 2 games ago, team-wise, they did not play well at Illinois. But Ace Baldwin, who in my opinion is kind of the guy that makes him go point guard, highly accoladed point guard, who technically Javin's behind, he went out with a back injury. Then he did not play again against Oregon this last game. But anyways, where I'm going out with that, against Illinois, Javin got significant opportunity. I think he played 20-plus minutes, played the entire second half. You know, and it was good to see him just go out there and be so comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought he's solid on both ends, doing kind of what's asked of him. But more so, you know, like sometimes a Big Ten game on the road, you can be spread up, or you look like, hey, he does not belong in a game like this with, you know, caliber players like this. And I thought the biggest thing was he looked comfortable, and I'm proud of what he's doing. Just continue and try to find out how, you know, how he can impact winning and carve out more time. But they've got a good team.
Well, Colton's going to dial up one of these good questions like he did last week.
All right, let's hear
Mr.
it.
Colton, let's hear it.
Hey, Coach Collins. Hope you're doing well. So, what's your strategy for motivating your team or motivating a player that's having a bad game?
A very good question. So with me, everything's relationships. And so in my opinion, it's like I have passion. And so we talked about passion a little bit last week. Passion, in my opinion, is when love and purpose collide. The purpose component has an others-oriented component. It's not just about yourself. So, for example, you can have passion for basketball. I love the game. I love learning new skills. You know, I like playing all these things. But you can take it to a whole nother level if you'll have passion for the guy next to you. And so, in my opinion, there shouldn't be any motivation necessary. If you build things the right way and you kind of organically cultivate things the right way, the guys are playing for one another. Well, if they're truly going out each night playing for one another, you don't have to give a rah-rah locker room speech or go crazy in a timeout because it's already there, and you get to just concentrate on schemes. Now, is that always the case for us? No, I think we drop the ball sometimes. But I think over the past couple of years, you've seen that take life in our program where they're not out just playing for a love of the game. They're playing for something bigger. They're playing for each other. They're playing for a community. They're playing for a school. You know, they represent something bigger. And when you kind of tap into that, the rest is history. And you don't have to spend a lot of time, quote unquote, motivating. It just does itself. Now, I can't give you a direct answer on how that's done, but I think life is just about relationships. So it's just about modeling what a good relationship is, you know, and trying to cultivate relationships amongst all the kids in our program.
Love it. I want to know where you're getting these questions from.
I know, he's 2 for 2.
I mean,
the pressure is now on him.
Man, I got to get better. Well, Coach, listen, we appreciate it. We look forward to tonight's game. We got another big one coming up this Friday. I'm amped up for that one,
big
too.
one.
So let's
on
do
the
our
mountain,
job
Coach.
tonight and let me and Kip have a good night with it.
Yeah, that's the case. At this point, conference-wise, they're all worth one. So you got to take care of business tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, then travel up the mountain and try to separate yourself.
I like
but
it.
at the end of the day, take care of business tonight, and we look forward to being back out there.
Absolutely.
I
Appreciate y'all.
love it. Coach is focused. Young Cal is focused. He don't even want to talk about it.
I love it.
I
Yep.
know. Appreciate
Passion.
you, Coach. Good luck tonight. Go get him.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Boy, I
And there
tell you
see,
what. Hey,
you like
Kip.
to tease.
Kip.
Hey, I know.
Colton dialing
I
them
know.
questions up over there, man.
He's moving his way on over here.
Man, he's going to
He's
bump
moving
one
his
of
way
us.
to the main table. Coltrane, Towel.
Well, Kip, what do you think Coach told him at halftime?
I say just keep doing what you're doing. Keep playing with intensity.
Yep.
I like how the flow of the game is going so far. We came out with some urgency.
Yep.
And we got a pretty good lead. Stepped on the gas, not let our foot off the throttle, and just keep playing sound, fundamental, complementary basketball, man. But I like it over there on the shots and the timeout. Coach guy gets into them a little bit.
Well,
you know,
he's trying to get them organized.
Right.
You know, I don't know. David's he's intense. I mean, he's an intense
well,
coach.
that's why we have intense players.
I wouldn't call it that he's getting into them. He's just coaching them, you know.
I know.
But what I was going to say, you know, we didn't shoot great the first half. So you know what that means typically?
It means we're going to shoot very well in the second
Much better in the second half. That's my opinion.
We played some pretty solid defense, and look there, Halle Bailey trying to make some things happen, getting through those gaps. Nice little 1-foot bunny for your daughter.
So find the ball. Maddie rebounds, gets the ball. Gwen's open. Maddie finds her. Gwen hits her little mid-ranger like she does.
Once again, that 2-2-1 is disrupting the flow.
And looky here. See,
nice,
that's what
silky smooth.
Correct. Uh-oh. Let's back this table up just a smidge. We're hitting the electrical cord.
Hey, that was nice. Go ahead and continue what you were saying there, Lebo.
So, you know, in the first half we were a little off offensively. Very good defensively, very good offensive rebounds. And now, second half, because we didn't play great offensively, I go to the statistics. You know, as a team, we're about a 40-ish, 42% team. When we're in the 30s, you know that those shots are going to start coming. And that's what I feel like right here has already started off. We took two shots, two makes.
That's the way to come out of the half and just kind of continue to
keep playing the same defense, keep rebounding hard, and good things happen.
You know, we've been paying homage. We're going to go with another little trivia for you. I'm anxious to see if you'll be able to get this one. We ain't going as deep in the archives on this one, though. Ooh. Nice pull up.
That West girl.
Way at the top
yeah,
of
the
key.
West girl can shoot.
And I think she is what,
She's a junior.
Yep.
Yeah, we know her. She's in part of that Trotters organization. Ooh, we tried to force that one in across the lane right there, and it's just a little bit too too far.
Well,
can't give her open space.
They're going to try to set something up against our tenacious man-to-man. We've been doing a good job of jumping into the passing lanes. Gwen almost gets that one. A good job by helping on that by Halle Bailey. She's one of the better on-ball defenders. Halle Bailey will eat you up on ball defense. And good job by Gwen to cause that errant pass.
All Gwen did was move her feet and cut the girl off. It sped the girl up a little bit because Gwen was hustling, getting in position. The West girl pivots and just throws it away. Because she's frustrated, she can't go by her. That's what happens.
Still in the zone. Bella D, she gets the kind bounce, the shooter's roll, and you can count it.
Love seeing it.
That'll make it a 21-point lead for the Alcoa Lady Tees.
I think we've taken 3 shots and 3 buckets in a turnover.
It's like you said, turns around. Shoot 34% the first half. We're starting to make up for it the second half.
Yep.
Glad you guys could join us here in downtown Alcoa. If you're just now getting here, Lady Tees performing well the first half. Got a big lead here. Sit back and relax in this midweek Tuesday evening basketball game. This is the first of 2.
The one thing I think could happen is when Halle is squeezing down close to the 3-point line, and Gwen's kind of walling that. If Halle would toss the ball up over that girl's, like just right over her head, high enough for Gwen to jump and catch it.
Well, you can tell.
Well, I'll
buckets.
take that too. Boom!
Man, nice
I'll take
shot,
that one
Halle
too.
Bailey. The University of Tennessee Lady Vol softball commit. Good job of closing out by Gwen Carroll, but in a great job by Stintler to get around her and get to the rim.
Full timeout.
She slipped right there.
Yeah.
Got them new shoes. I got some different shoes on tonight.
Well as we've been talking about shooting, I'm going to give you a trivia real quick.
Okay.
And I'll let you think about it. Who is the 5'10"? This was a guard. She was 5'10". But she holds, how can I put this without giving it away? She went on to play college ball.
Okay.
For her university that she plays at, she was the all-time leading percentage record for three-pointers. She shot almost 50%.
The only one I know recently, is it somebody recent?
Yes.
It's somebody recent?
Yes.
So I know who it is.
Let's see if anybody can text in
yeah,
on
if
that.
anybody
865-560-6490.
That played in college, somebody recent. That
She's a
leads
2020 grad here
Yeah, I
at
know who
Alcoa.
it is.
Let's see.
And the reason why I know that, because I remember seeing on Twitter how much she was scoring, hitting three-pointers. Like it was crazy.
Good kick out.
There we go.
Unselfish pass.
There we go.
Bucket.
Boom.
Yeah, that was just unselfish by Bailey. Saw Daughtery over there with a clean look. She already had her feet set. Catch and shoot.
Everybody's stepping to Gwen, stepping to Gwen, stepping to Gwen, and it leaves. It kind of leaves space for like Bella and Karen and Hallie to shoot those threes. And listen, when they go in, we're hard to deal with.
Turn around, bucket. Yep, that's just nice.
See what
She made
happens
up her
now?
mind
Okay,
there.
so Gwen hits that shot. Next time down the floor, you know what everybody's going to do? They're going to squeeze on her. So somebody's open.
Yeah, you can tell they've scouted our team because they've been trying to deny Gwen the ball.
Cut her off, yeah.
Bailey will push you 2-on-2. Straight to the rim, and she'll finish. Good job by Hallie Bailey.
Listen, if you ain't going to stop Hallie Bailey, she's going to go to the basket.
She's too quick.
She's too quick.
Superhero burst. Pull up by West.
Rebound.
Oh.
Oof.
Kara Pitts is not playing around today, boys and girls.
Listen.
And if she gets after it, she gets after it.
When she went to jerk
She's
that
just
ball
playing
away.
physical basketball.
Nothing dirty there
No.
at all. It's just she was going to jerk the ball away, and it just so happened the girl, the way she was standing, it just threw her to the ground.
You step in the
Nothing
paint.
dirty.
You step in the paint with Kara Pitts. You get ready to get physical because she's going to play some hard. No, that's what our identity is as a Lady T. That's what the culture is.
No doubt.
Whole new substitution. And Alcoa now has Cox, Flat, Little Pitts in, the freshman Garner, and Katie Bremer. And it's a 27
Don't touch her. Don't
point
touch her.
lead.
No. Don't. Oh. I was going to say that's going to get her in trouble right there.
White basketball.
She was almost laying on the line, wasn't she?
Yep.
But, hey, we had the jump ball. It don't matter. Go get the ball.
Yeah, we up 27.
Go get that ball.
Let's go ahead and keep. Here's the thing about it. We're just going to keep our foot on the throttle.
Could you imagine, like, I know as a team playing us, we're like, very frustrating because it's relentless. Like, all of our girls are just relentless.
Well, we come at waves. We come at you in waves. Here comes another fresh five onto the court. Just when you get fatigued, Ballman subs in a whole new five. Pull up. Nice.
Who was that?
Briley Flat.
Briley.
She does a good job of penetrating with the left. She knocks that bunny down on the dribble and pulls up. What do you got there?
Well, Mr. Sean Arms, he's from over in the Kingston area.
Oh,
Midway,
we already
his
got
daughter.
one in here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He answered it.
And he's got it.
He's a Trotters guy.
Okay, let's see
So
who
he
else.
knows these girls a lot. He's been around AAU basketball for years and years and years. So he knows all these girls.
Oh, that was
He sent in, he said, Destiny Hayworth, send me a prize, baby.
Hey, tell him we ain't got no prizes, but hats off to him.
Hats off.
Strong take by
Good
Cox
job,
using
Sean
the left.
Arms. And that was JC
Yeah,
just doing JC things. And speaking of Sean Arms and JC, Sean Arms coaches JC with the 2027 Trotter team and Briley.
Well, she should know JC.
That's
should
the reason
know
why
JC
he's
Cox.
watching.
Yeah. Well, he's seen some good things happen. as this group likes to deny on
Just
the inbounds.
relentless. I
And
mean,
then
look
we'll
at 'em.
double you.
It's like little bees chasing you. What's the most aggressive? Yellow jacket? It's like a yellow jacket just chasing after you.
Pandemonium.
Just nonstop.
It's control pandemonium.
Control pandemonium.
We got Zia Jones making her first appearance tonight. She'll get the freshman, Roe Garner. I don't know that Roe, she may have taken a hit earlier. I don't know if she's feeling it. Looks like she's wobbling
like
a little
her
bit.
hip or something.
Yeah. But we got to keep her. Great job by Flat. Tipped it. Then Oneida tips it. Hits off the referee. But the referee was standing out of bounds, so if it hit him, I would say that would be Alcoa basketball. But with a 31-point lead, I guess they're going to give it to the Lady Indians. Flat still playing really aggressive. She does a great job of playing both ends of the floor. She exposes weaker offensive players on the bounce. She does a good job of getting in the passing lane and helping her teammates. So she's a complete player. I've liked what I've seen with Briley Flat.
There's
you
that
go.
West girl again.
Yeah, you know, coach's daughter going to have a nice
I
jump
think
shot.
she's their leading scorer.
She is. She's almost averaging 12 a game.
Yeah, she's a pretty good player, and right now I think she's got maybe 5. So we've put it on her pretty well.
Good job by Little Pitts to deny the transition bucket, but
That girl banked it in.
McKenna Terry, the senior, one of a few seniors on this Oneida team. Under a minute left in the third. Good job of ball movement and being patient on this possession.
Yes, very patient. I was about to say that.
Zia
Look at here,
Jones
Zia.
strong to the cup.
And look at Caitlin underneath fighting.
Battle for out of bounds will remain Alcoa basketball. Speaking of Katie Bremer throwing it in there, Lady Mac Bremer and Carly Hayworth. Who is the other player playing for UVA-wise? Last name Ridge, first name Macy.
Last name Reed, first name Macy.
They're meeting up. Ooh, Katie Bremer, older sister will like that.
Fire that three.
Yeah, they playing over at Carson Newman.
When are they
tomorrow.
playing? Tomorrow?
Yep.
Shoot, I might have to get up. We might have to
Well,
get.
me and Wycott may be going down there and watch it. He says something about it. I
Probably
don't know.
get tickets.
You have to go. Go with us.
Get up there and get a seat.
Yeah, Alcoa Nation, Lady T Nation, if you want to see some former players, yeah, you can go see Mac Bremer, Macy Ridge for UVA-wise. They'll be playing Carson Newman tomorrow at Mossad Creek Gymnasium.
I seen where
Carly Hayworth for the Lady Eagles.
Casa Noman, they're historically a top 20, top 15, top 10 team all the time.
Well, Destiny Hayworth, I had one text in as well.
Did
got
you?
It. Yes, Destiny Hayworth went on to Cumberland University, the Patriots, where she leads all-time percentage record for three-pointers at 47%.
Wow.
Destiny Hayworth was the older sister of Carly Hayworth, who I was talking about, that plays for the Carson Newman Lady Eagles. So, shout out and paying homage to Destiny Hayworth. And I bet you Tim Stringfellow might have a picture of her as well.
Listen, you
There
shoot
she is.
47%.
Whew. That's back in the day when she was with Alcoa. I think that was at the state tournament there.
Yeah, that was the year we won the first round game and got to the Final Four.
That's right. We were in the Final Four that year. That was the last time we went, wasn't it? And one of the members on this team.
No, that wasn't the last time. Carly didn't.
It was
Carly,
2022 that we
was
went.
it? Yeah. we went over there and we got beat first game and went home, but still got there.
Right.
Which is huge.
We've been there 4 times, as the Lady T's have been there 4 times. 2022, yeah, we were. Who made that?
Gwen Carroll for the 3. Let's shoot a little ping right there.
You know what? We were talking about Destiny Hayworth, and we forgot to get the Coltrane power stats of the game.
Oh, we sure did.
Well, next time out, we're going to come to
at
you.
the end of the game, we'll get the final
Okay.
stats. But that's okay. We can
'Cause
skip a quarter.
Coltrane is over here. That thing's smoking.
Beautiful. Did you see that layoff right there by Bella, a little front? Just kind of pushed it, bounced pass, and Kara just rolled it up.
That was nice.
Nice little pass, nice little layup.
Bailey talking about her own ball defense. Let's lock it down, girls. Almost gets that turnover again like we did earlier when Gwen hedged out there or jumped out there on the double to help. And she gets the stuff. Looks up court. Short Bunny can't get it to go.
Oh, just got it tipped away from her.
Well,
that's a great shot by Maddie.
was.
And Gwen got the rebound, but as she pivoted around, the girl tipped the ball away from her.
3 more Lady T's checking in. Roe Garner will be back in along with Briley Flatt and Katie Bremer. Stewart, Carroll, and
Got to
Bailey
running
will
clock.
take a rest. Yeah. Already got it ticking down there.
Got another one texted in here to me. Scott Merritt pulled us up on
Scotty Merritt.
Scotty baby. He pulled up and is watching us.
Ricky from nice putback.
Nice rebound
by Kara
backside by
Pitts.
Kara.
Kara Pitts.
Ricky from Maryville saying it's controlled chaos.
That literally is what it is.
Controlled chaos. I
Sure
like
enough.
it, Ricky.
Yeah, controlled chaos, yes.
That's pretty much what it is when we put in that second group.
Now we're gonna go up on the mountain on Friday, and their girls team, as usual, they got a really good player in the Glasper girl, and they're well coached. It's going to be a battle up on the mountain.
Count it.
I'm looking forward to it to see, because that's our district foe.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one Friday night.
Just see where we're at.
Good job by Pitts to cause the turnover. 30-point lead, just under 5 minutes. And that'll be Oneida basketball. Now, that'll be a great game. You notice how we mentioned that to Coach Collins. He wasn't even about that. He don't want to talk about that yet. I don't blame him.
Let's not get ahead.
I don't blame him.
He don't want to get. We can do that.
We can do that, but not.
But the coach ain't. He don't want to do that.
He wouldn't have no part of that.
That'd be like talking to Coach Bauman early. He wouldn't want no part of that either.
Well, we can start talking about it with the Lady T's.
Yeah,
we're in control right now.
Yeah,
we're up 30. We can start talking about going up on the mountain. Katie B will direct traffic. She's looking for an early transition point. Can't find it, so we're going to set something up. And a little floater.
Nice.
I tell you what, Briley Flatt's making her presence known.
Yeah,
this
she's
year.
playing well tonight.
I like the way they're talking, communicating on defense, switching, have done a good job of that all night.
I mean, you think about this. In practice, and Coach Bauman brought this up the other day, you're talking about, our starting 5 against our second 5.
Nice.
Our second 5 is getting to go against a very good basketball team during practice. And our second 5 is not soft either. So our ones are getting to have to go hard.
Iron sharpens iron.
Great point.
That's right.
Yeah, iron sharpens the iron. That's right.
Well, they're making each other better. We got the freshman Garner, Pitts, Caitlin Pitts, Zai Jones, Bremer, and Cox to finish this thing out with 3:14 left in the game. Running clock.
And it's funny, if you look at all of our girls, you can okay, let's look at Gwen. What does Gwen do well?
Score.
What does Kara do?
She plays defense and does the little things, gets on the floor and gets after.
Okay, what does what does Hallie do?
Hallie directs. She
Controls
controls
the
the
ball.
offense and great on ball defense.
We could literally go girl to girl, and everybody's a little different, and they do things a little differently. So what does that do? Builds you a really nice team of basketball players. And that's, I keep saying this. I keep saying it. Just keep getting better.
Yep.
Keep buying into what coach is selling and wanting us to do, and let's get there at the end.
I'm excited about this Lady T-Ball Club.
I am too.
I know a lot of people are, and I know Coach Ballman is too.
You know, last year I said, you know, we're going to shock. We're going to shock. Well, we did. We beat GP in a championship game of the district, but it was the wrong time to beat them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
it was
like you talked about earlier. You don't want to lose that region.
No, you don't want to lose the region game because you got to go to McMinn Central, and it's so hard to go down there because they're well coached, they're good athletes, and it's the fans. Golly, bum, it's craziness.
Go down there in the dome. Kind of
this
a
year,
dome.
it's the same situation. You know, we're still sort of young. I mean, as a overall team,
2 seniors.
2 seniors,
Yep.
3 juniors.
But it's like you said, I'm excited about what can happen as we move into the postseason this next month.
Yep.
Keep playing defense like
Like
that
that.
to make good things happen. Good
Yep.
find to the freshman. Can't finish, but going to get a whistle. Good job by JC seeing the floor and getting it up court. Early transition opportunity. Let's see if Rowe can hit her free throws now. I've been on her about these free throws.
She was hustling right there to get that layup, and at first I thought, man, did she just miss that? But she got fouled. Hey, she hit the first one.
Got the first one there. A little strong on the second. Under 30.
That little gal can
Nice.
shoot. If that little girl
Shot by
gets
Duncan, she's a freshman.
if she gets
Yep.
her feet set,
Yeah.
she can shoot pretty well. It's just keeping her from getting her feet set.
And Katie B, she'll just kind of dribble it out here as your Lady Tornadoes take a very commanding victory, 69-27. Good showing, Lee Carroll.
Not bad at all.
Talk a little bit about what you like there.
To me,
Everything.
tonight was I think we played defense hard just about every game, but it was the offensive rebound, and I liked where we were at on that. And then in the second half, because we didn't play great in the first half offensively, we played much more efficient. So let's hear what we got going on over here with Colton.
There's power stats of the game.
Colton, the power stat man.
Thank you, Lee and Kip. Number 23, Carroll, she has 16 points, an assist, a block, and 8 rebounds. Number 22, Flat, she has 12 points, a steal, and 4 rebounds. Number 3, Bailey, she has 10 points, 5 assists, a steal, and 3 rebounds. Number 24, Doherty, she has 9 points, an assist, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. Number 20, Cox, she has 8 points, 2 assists, a block, and 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. Number 5, Bremer, she has 5 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 6 rebounds. Number 11, Pitts, she has 4 points, 2 assists, a block, and a steal, and 2 rebounds. Number 2, Gardner, she has 3 points, 1 block, and 3 rebounds. Number 34, Stewart, she has 2 points, 3 assists, 1 block, and 6 rebounds. And number 11, Pitts, she has 2 points, 1 block, 1 steal, and 1 rebound.
What did we shoot?
The team stats for the Tornadoes, they shot 46% from the field.
There you go.
But cleaned that up, didn't we, Colton?
35% from the three-point line and 50% from the free throw line.
Still not good from the free throw line. 50% is not good enough. It needs to be about 65 to 68, I feel like, for a high school girls team overall. So we've got to get a little better on the free throw shooting, because that's been a few games in a row. But, hey, just keep working. Keep shooting the shot. Like we talked, they cleaned up the second half shots, which is much better. And then three-point shooting, 35%. We'll take that all day, every day.
They got 37 total rebounds, 20 offensive, 17 defensive, 12 steals, 6 blocks, and 20 assists
Love
for
it.
the Tornadoes.
Got on the boards.
Got on the boards.
Good job. All right, so I think we're going to take a quick break here. Tim Stringfellow is going to get things set, and we'll be right back here. About how long you think, Tim? All right, so
5
yeah,
left.
That'd be great. So join us back here. We'll get this table set for the boys game, and we'll be right back.